Hey troops, this is Walker of WalkerX.com. Today is June 24th of 2009. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about inflation versus deflation. Are we in and or headed toward an inflationary scenario or even hyperinflation? My answer to that is no, we're not. And I'd like to just kind of tell you why. I don't think that we are. The people that think we're heading into a inflationary or hyperinflationary scenario are the people that tend to talk about the Fed pumping money into the economy. They tend to listen to the economists who say that when you pump money into an economy, you end up with inflation or hyperinflation. But it is my opinion that there is something missing from that scenario that the people that really know what they're talking about would understand. And that's that there's two things that are required to cause inflation of the prices of things. Yes, the more money that's pumped into an economy, normally the more that creates an inflation in the prices of things. But if in the case where the Fed is pumping money into the economy, most of that money, a lot of that money is going into banks, for instance. It's basically pouring billions and billions of monies into banks. I don't know if I want to get political on this, but basically, in my opinion, it's basically the government paying back the banks for supporting that president in his election. If you actually did some research and found out who contributed most of the money to the elections of Obama, who's the current president, you'd find out that all the people that contributed most of the money to that are the ones trying to be bailed out now. That's kind of a different story. I kind of getting sidetracked, but when you take billions of dollars and you pump it into banks who are collapsing like crazy right now because people are not able to pay their mortgages and not able to pay their credit cards and therefore going bankrupt, what you have is banks that are kind of collapsing in on themselves, and you got the Fed who's pumping money into the banks, and it's basically similar to pouring money into a toilet. Now, so yeah, you got money coming into an economy, but you don't have money, you don't have the second part that is necessary to cause inflation, which is velocity of money. What we're basically talking about, to really cause inflation, money that's put into an economy actually needs to chase products for those products to go up in value. It's a very simple concept. Velocity of money has to increase, which means money needs to change hands more rapidly, which means people are buying things. That's what it means. So in order for inflation or hyperinflation to occur, money needs to chase houses, cars, cell phones, watches, martinis, all of these things. Money needs to chase these things. In other words, people need to have the ability and the desire to go out and purchase these things, the ability and desire, not just desire, also the ability. Currently, ability is lacking because people are in a lot of credit debt right now. So basically, in order for prices to go up, which is inflation, then once again, people need to be out there trying to buy houses, cars, refrigerators, kitchen tables, cell phones, all these different things in order for those things to go up in value. Because what causes things to go up in value, what causes inflation, is for people to, for more and more people to try to buy these things. When more and more people try to buy these things, then the people selling these things raise the value. If I have a house and I have it on the market for $100,000, if I have two people, one person offering me $100,000, then I'll probably sell it for $100,000. If I have five people saying, I'll give you $100,000, each of the five people saying that, well, guess what? I'm going to raise the price to $150,000. Right there, bingo, that simple example is what inflation really is. Now, so I'm saying we're in a deflationary scenario and that money is not going to chase all these products. The reason why money is not going to chase all these products is because people don't feel wealthy right now and people are holding on to their cash. They're not trying to spend their cash. And the reason why they're doing that, one of the main reasons, is because housing prices, which in the housing bubble, going up to the top of the bubble, housing prices going up faster and faster and faster caused people to feel wealthy. Because people felt wealthy, they did not mind spending money on their credit cards. And when a new credit card application came in the mail saying you are pre-approved for more credit card money that you can go spend and buy a vacation or go buy whatever you want, people said to themselves, fine, I'll do it, because by spending this money with credit cards, I'm not actually going into debt. I'm wealthy right now because my home value is going up every 3 months, every year, whatever. If no matter how much of this credit card debt I get into, I could sell my home at any point and pay off all this credit card debt, and I would be free and clear of any debt. So I'm not in debt. I'm wealthy, and all this credit card debt's not real debt. I'm simply, it's all free money. Now the problem is, as soon as the housing market hit its top, which thank God I sold my condo right about there at the top. I saw this coming. I could just kind of feel it in my gut, if that makes any sense. But as soon as the housing prices started declining and falling, then what happened was these people who thought this credit card money was free now saw themselves in real debt. And when they saw themselves in real debt, that is when they said, oh my God, I am not wealthy. I feel actually very poor right now. I have to pay off all these credit card debts, and I no longer have that ATM machine called a house that can just wipe away all this debt for me. As soon as that happened, the country as a whole felt the debt that they were in and stopped purchasing the way they did before, started saving, started trying to pay off credit card debt. And that is why we are now in a deflationary scenario. And unless the government wants to send each of us a check for $50,000 apiece so we can go out and pay off our debt and start spending again, which they're not going to do because we're not their banker buddies and what have you. I shouldn't have said that. It's just a side note opinion. Then we are in a deflationary scenario. Not inflationary, not hyperinflationary. And they can keep their printing presses going day and night. But if all that money is going to do is pour itself into a shredder, which is kind of what putting it into the banks is doing, and then that money's not going to chase all these products, and these products will not inflate in value. Therefore, we are in a deflationary, depressionistic scenario right now. This is WalkerX.com. I'm Walker. Signing out for now. Thank you.